Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Monday night. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Gesicki, the man in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's complete. It's takedown. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's 1st and 10.
What's up?
On the handoff, this is Barkley. They'll work forward only to about the 18. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Titans. His 12th touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Returning is Tutu Atwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one knocked away and incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Seattle.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Now Brown. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Dell motioning over. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. Yeah. And it's a very nice return. He is... It's a short field.
At the 42-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. 2nd and 7. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Seattle.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This returnable with Palmer. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Seahawks.
Hey, out.
Here's Brown. And he'll get about 5. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Brown. Can't fault the effort. He got hit for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey, middle.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
You'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Seahawks. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mayfield. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Run. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. That is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The 42-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll run here with Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now Jackson on the move. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Joshua Williams.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
First and 10.
Done.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
On play action, Mayfield. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball. Find easier completions. Find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quan Alexander. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to opt.
The ball comes out. The Titans have got it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you
in trouble, and down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Here's Mayfield. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
DC, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the Seahawks, and he is going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 47-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A run up the middle with Barkley. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They were able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Up the middle they go. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the toss, they'll run. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A first down throw for Jackson. A throw left side, taken in by Thomas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Now it's Jackson. He will find Thomas. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Jackson now on second down. They'll set up the screen to Brown.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this will pay off. It is caught. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They go play action with Mayfield. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Tennessee. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25, and the drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Jackson now. They'll try to set up the screen here. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football. Second and 11. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Thomas. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
You'll find Brown out of the backfield. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Jackson. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, you might be running out of time.
That's left side, caught by Musgrave. He is in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Seahawks. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down is Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Gun!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The Titans sending out their punter. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Jackson looking to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Here's 1st and 10.
What's that?
On the handoff, this is Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
What's that?
Once again, it's Barkley. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
1. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and a yard.
What's that?
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to have it up there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
What's that?
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
With this guy's athleticism, Mike, you can see why they love getting him out into open space. And the toss is one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. And anytime his guys on the outside hit their blocks and spring them, he can get to the 2nd level in a hurry.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 40-yard line.
What's that?
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Nashville, we say good night, everybody.